Well, a site has been selected for President Trump's presidential library, and it'll be right here in Florida.
Today, state leaders agreed to hand over land to the president's foundation with the intent that it be used to build a museum to his 2 terms in office. Fox 13's Evan Axelbank has more.
Well, Florida didn't become a solidly red state until President Trump took office back in 2016. And now that it is a solidly red state, the museum will be a permanent reminder of the impact that he had on Florida politics and also showcase the 8 years that he will spend in office remaking America itself in his image.
The Freedom Tower is Miami's testament to Cubans who came here to find freedom. Soon, a new building will be next door, documenting a presidency that his backers say was all about freedom, but whose opponents insist was the opposite.
President Trump has a great story to tell. As a Florida resident, I think it's quite fitting that we house it.
The Florida cabinet handed over $67 million worth of land just south of Miami's famed Freedom Tower, which had belonged to Miami-Dade College. They're giving it to the nonprofit building, the 45th and 47th President's Museum and Library. Construction must begin within 5 years, which would be about a year after he leaves office for the second time and 14 years after his victory over Hillary Clinton.
I pledge to every citizen of our land that I will be president for all Americans.
The museum is likely to feature the campaign garb that mobilized his followers. Efforts the president took to pass several tax cut packages, to deport immigrants, and create the Space Force military branch. It will likely include his own spin on events he considers less flattering, like the 2 impeachments, the events of January 6th, and the increasingly polarized electorate that he presided over.
Presidents can't inflame insurrection in their final weeks and then walk away.
The library will attract Trump supporters from around the world who would be likely to boost Miami's tax base, but perhaps more importantly for historians, be a hub for the documents that all administrations are legally required to keep. Typically, presidential libraries house millions of pages of documents and thousands of keepsakes that tell the story of their time in office, no matter how they're regarded by the American public.
I think it's important both from formalizing his accomplishments as president, showing everyone how important the president is to the state of Florida.
This would be the first presidential library to be in Florida. The state of Texas has the most presidential libraries, with both President Bush having presidential libraries there, as well as President Lyndon Baines Johnson. Evan Axelbank, Fox 13 News.